When it comes to license plate combinations, the DMV says it is getting close to the end of the road. It expects to run out of options under the current configuration sometime next year. Good evening and thanks so much for joining us. I'm Marcella Lee. CBS 8 reached out to the agency today to learn more about the problem and its solution. Steve Price joins us live from the DMV in Claremont with details. Steve?
And Marcella, this is a recently issued license plate, and it really shows the problem. The DMV started at 0, now we're up to 9. The letters start at A, we're up to S. At this rate, the DMV believes we'll have 9 ZZZ 999 sometime later this year, but they say they do have a plan for the future. 3 letters, 3 numbers in yellow on black. That's what my parents had in the 60s and 70s. Then the DMV switched to this, yellow on blue, first 6 numbers, then 7, which stuck around until the early 80s when the state went to these reflective white plates with the sun graphic.
I am 50 years old, so I've seen some changes through the years.
Andy Calles doesn't just work at Hodad's in OB, he's also the guy in charge of hanging old license plates on their walls. He's guessing between their 2 restaurants, they've had customers donate about 2,000 of them.
We prefer personalized license plates because they tell more of a story, and some of these are actually some really dirty plates and some really good positive stories. And we've mixed them all around in there to create some different stories.
He also created an international wall and a memorial wall for posthumously donated plates. And his favorite one?
Oh, the one I hung up, the Star Trek one. Star Trek. Yeah, the Star Trek.
Soon, Andy's going to have to make room for a new style of plate. The DMV confirming in a statement to CBS 8 that they're running out of combinations with their current system. The current 9 series configuration, which will end with 9 ZZZ 999, is projected to end sometime in 2026 due to the dwindling number of available combinations. The formatting of the next sequence will be numeral, 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 alpha, 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 numeral. For example, 000 AAA 0.
The whale tail's kind of cool.
John Dean has another idea. Let us all design plates with our own picture.
Mine would be, I guess, a surfboard or something like that. Yeah.
Because let's face it, who really even knows their license plate number anyway?
9 MUX something 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 is my Audi.
And I'm right there with John, Marcella. In fact, you know how you go to those parking spots and to pay, you got to enter your license plate number? I always have to take a picture of my license plate, walk it over there, and enter it, because to this day, I can't remember what mine is. We'll send it back to you in the studio.
You should get, what, 8675309 or something like catchy like that?
Right.
Steve, I know that in the past, actually prisoners made license plates here in California. Is that still the case?
Yeah, that started back in 1947, and Marcella, that still happens today. They're making them in Folsom. They make around 45,000 to 50,000 of them a day. Explains why we're going through these so quickly.
Wow, thanks so much for that update. We'll be getting new configurations soon. I want you to do a follow-up story. Find the person that gets that 9ZZZ.
Right?
Yeah, that would be really neat to have the last one. Thanks so much. Very interesting. Appreciate it.